Hello and welcome to this guided mirror work practice. Mirror work can be a very powerful experience in which we witness ourselves as the divine beings that we truly are. It can also awaken some emotions, some feelings when we truly regard and connect with ourselves in our reflection. So I remind you to remain gentle and soft with yourself. And if those complicated or tender feelings rise to the surface, please allow them to be felt and processed. Now, as part of this practice, you must be seated or standing in front of a mirror. Preferably not a handheld mirror. It needs to be big enough that you can see at least your upper body, if not all of your body. You can be standing or sitting down, but just make sure that you're comfortable, preferably in a private, quiet and softly lit space. Treat this process as though you're decorating an altar, maybe lighting some candles, burning some incense, and setting the scene for this journey. Now, before we begin, settle down and begin to take some slow, deep breaths. Maybe closing your eyes as we start. Placing a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly. And arriving in this moment, letting go of whatever else has happened today. Any other demands that might be drawing your attention can just be left to one side. For a short while here, you're going to be undertaking an act of devotion to yourself. But let's first give some space and time for the mind and the body to come into balance with one another. Using those deep breaths into the belly. Maybe having a heavy sigh to release any tension, releasing anything that isn't going to serve you as part of this process. As we prepare to witness and honor ourselves through our reflection. And when you feel ready, opening your eyes and connecting to your reflection. Now we're going to begin just by meeting the eyes of ourselves. And as you gaze into the mirror, let's set the intention that we are going to see ourselves with love, compassion, and acceptance. Because although this mirror work process is an act of devotion, an act of witnessing ourselves in love, we can have aspects of the shadow, darker feelings, darker thoughts rising to the surface. And that's okay. It's part of the journey. But we must meet any criticisms, any judgments, or any shadow-like darker thoughts with loving compassion. With an understanding that you are a unique and divine being, worthy of love and respect. And so if any of those judgments rise to the surface, you're going to open your heart and find a way to let go of them, until eventually you are nothing but a witness to this vessel that you are embodying. A witness to all of the wonderful things this body does for you, but also a witness to the soul that exists within the vessel. And that is why we begin with the eyes. So keeping that strong eye contact with yourself, stay connected to your breathing. If you feel called to, maybe you want to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And with each breath, you can feel yourself becoming more present, centered, and focused on yourself. You're allowing your breath to anchor you. Not only anchor you in the now, but anchor you in this connection, where you meet your own eyes, you meet your soul, you meet yourself in the mirror. And as you look into the window of your own soul, noticing, becoming the observer of any thoughts or emotions that rise to the surface as you gaze at yourself. Remembering to take the seat of the witness. You are witnessing yourself. Therefore, you can let go of those judgments. You are witnessing yourself with love. Witnessing yourself with respect. And as you gaze into the mirror, you might feel called to bring some movement into your body. Maybe bringing your hands to touch your face, to glide your fingertips across your skin, beginning with the face, the lips, the neck, across your collarbones, until you're wrapping your arms around yourself. And I invite you to bring a soft smile to your lips. And find pleasure in that movement. Only you know what that feels like. For some, that might be just a gentle sway. And for others, it might be more of a dance, as though you're dancing with your own reflection. But no matter how you're moving, you're still just observing yourself and observing your body and how beautiful it is. No matter what shape or form it takes in this moment, it is beautiful. It's worthy of your love, and it's so worthy of your acceptance. If you start to pick apart any aspect of your appearance, remembering to come back to this loving witness? How can you say something disrespectful or hurtful to this beautiful person in the mirror that's smiling back at you? So as those shadow-like thoughts arise, let's transmute them. Let's allow them to move out of the body. With a flick of the wrist or the fingertips, you can shed that shame, you can shed those criticisms. You might notice that as you move, as you express yourself through movement, you can feel this divine spark almost rising within you. Begin to feel a warmth radiating from inside your heart, making its way down into the sacral chakra, the seat of our expression. And maybe your eyes trace the shapes your body is making, and maybe they make eye contact again. This beautiful witness to this soul that is expressing themselves in the mirror in front of you. And maybe you start to say some words of kindness, some compliments, not just on your physical appearance, but what you know of this soul that's reflecting back at you, what you know of yourself. Because through this process, we are becoming closer and more aware of ourselves. I love you and I see you. I love you and I support you. You are so kind and so brilliant. You are a powerful creator of your own reality. And eventually, you'll find your way in this movement and connection to a place where you can wrap your arms around yourself once more. And as we do, we're going to take some closing deep breaths, keeping that smile on our face. and either silently or out loud, expressing gratitude for yourself and all that you are. Giving thanks for this opportunity to witness and honor your true essence. But also honoring any feelings that might have come to the surface. Any tears that might feel like they wish to be shed. It can be a very powerful act to even watch ourselves cry in the mirror. And when you're ready, closing your eyes and turning all of that gratitude inwards for yourself. Thanking yourself for showing up today, for undertaking this practice of self-awareness, self-love, and self-compassion. And knowing that you can return here again and again whenever you need the reminder of what a powerful force you are. Maybe taking some time to journal how this experience felt for you. Or feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to connect with you more. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you again soon.